over his bed. And this wasn't only as a kid, until he was a late teenager. But growing up, we had the coolest neighbors ever. It was a great neighborhood. There were about 10 young boys within a few houses of ours. And we'll never forget the ice hockey rink in our neighbor's backyard. Every winter, we would play hockey day after day for hours on end and into the night. The big night was usually Christmas Eve, when the whole neighborhood got together for a game while the parents enjoyed their cocktails and kind of watched us. There was there was one Christmas Eve that DeAndre had just come to the neighborhood. He was actually learning how to skate for the first time. And that night, Scott gave him a nice, warm, neighborly welcome by decking him head over heels over the boards and into the snow. After watching all this happen, my dad comes running out of the house and he says, "Hey, hot shot, you're out." Well, Scott had to sit out the rest of the night while pouting in the penalty box. But up until Scott beat Carly, Jamie and I continue to call him Hot Shot for his aggressive, high-energy personality. But somehow, some way, and we can't really explain it, Carly was able to calm this wild animal down. And Carly, I honestly don't think anyone else in the world could have taught the notorious Hot Shot how to slow down and relax. I do think that Carly's loving, calm, and gentle personality really keeps Scott grounded and at ease. You two balance each other so well in so many ways. But one of the other characteristics I love about Scott is his strong loyalty to his friends and family. He has the ability to joke around and turn about any situation into comedy. Scott, Jamie, and I had such a fun time growing up, but we weren't really sure why babysitters hated the minor boys. I'm wondering if it had something to do with turning our basement into an American Gladiators obstacle course, or having super soaker fights and lighting off fireworks inside the house. Or maybe it was hanging up Jamie on a doorknob by his underwear and just leaving him there. But my mom had a long list of babysitters, and I know she started to wonder why none of them would return phone calls. So with all the boys around in the neighborhood for so many years, Carly, having you in the family, here we go. Sorry about that. Having you in the family, Carly, really makes my parents happy. I mean, you bring a great sense of peace and joy to our family, and we love you for that. The first time I heard about Carly, I didn't really know what to think. I was going to school at Boulder at the time, and my brother was at Denver. And Scott asked me to come down to visit and meet his new girlfriend named Carl. I wasn't really sure what to think. Was there something about my brother that I didn't know? So I went out to meet Carl with a very open mind. And when I saw Carl and realized that her name was actually Carly, I gave her a big hug. But when we got to know each other, I knew right away that she wasn't only a perfect fit for Scott, but she was a perfect fit for our whole family as well. She has an incredible artistic talent, a witty sense of humor, When she walks into a room, you can feel her positive presence. She's genuine and isn't afraid to speak her mind. There's absolutely nothing fake about this girl. What you see is what you get, and her personality really does shine. Everyone loves you so dearly in the Minor family, and I feel like I've had a sister for years. But soon after I met Carly, our family was at a wedding where we poured our own drinks. And Carly was in line in front of me, and she poured a very small amount of liquor in her drink. Being the older brother instigator, I whispered in her ear, "Don't ever embarrass me like this in public again." She picked up the bottle, poured a little bit more in her glass, and the next time she went up to the bar, I pulled up my fake binoculars like I was watching her. A little later on, we were at a family vacation in North Carolina a couple years later, and I went to bed a little early. I was kind of tired before anyone else, and as I was about to fall asleep, I could see a light coming in the room. I had a weird feeling that someone was watching or spying on me. And when I looked up towards the door, I could see a silhouette with binoculars and a shot glass. And she whispered, "Don't ever embarrass me like this again." But it's the many amazing moments that make Carly such an amazing sister, and it couldn't be any other way. We were just over our heads and over our, I don't even know what to say at this point. We're just so happy having the family, and you guys are just meant for each other.
And to end a quick toast. We wish you two a lifetime of happiness. The type of deep growth that comes from loving one another. It'll be an honor for all of us to witness your journey. Without further ado, please raise your glass to this beautiful couple, Carly and Scott. Congratulations.
Wow. God, Carly and I are we're just so humbled and so appreciative for all the love and support we've received from everyone here. This moment, this surreal moment right now of having everyone we know and love gathered in one place is just something that we're going to cherish for the rest of our lives. And I thank you all and love you all so much, and thank you for traveling here and sharing this special day with us. Cheers to all you guys. Love you so much. We'd like to acknowledge and give a huge thanks to our parents, first to Scott and Karen. Thank you. We thank you for your generosity and your hard work and making this just such a beautiful celebration. Thank you so much. I simply I couldn't ask to be a part of a more welcoming and loving family. I simply just feel at home with you guys, and I thank you for your endless amount of love and support. I love you so much. You mean so much to me. Thank you.
Also, on that note, would love to thank the Miners and all of the Miner Perkins clan that's here to celebrate with us from across the country. Thank you to Tim and Christy for last night. Everything was perfect, amazing, despite some gusty winds. Everything was beautiful. and it was just a great way to kick off the weekend. Also, a special shout out to our grandmas, Wanda and Frimmy, who are actual rock stars in their 90s, made it here from near and far, and we are so, so thankful to have them here. They mean the world to us. Also, we are also celebrating some very close friends' birthdays tonight. Lo and 3 of my close friends' golden birthdays, 29 on the 29th. Lalu, Natalie, Sam, love you guys. Thank you for sharing this night with us. And thank you so much, you guys. We couldn't thank you enough. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Cheers to everyone. Hey, let's hear it again for Carly and Scott.